We'll be talking about another Xbox ban rant video and say whether it was justified or not. Ladies and gents, fellow Xbox Live moderators, anyone remember the last video about Relentless MC? He turned out to be a pretty cool dude, and you guys seem to enjoy the last one, so we'll talk about a ban rant made by PassiveGnC. She got a communications ban, so I rewatched the video a couple of times to get the full scope of it and break it down.
So today I'm going to be telling you guys the story of the time that I got Comm banned on Xbox Live.
Now before we talk about it, I like how she's bringing it up as if it was a perma-ban or something. It's just a communications ban, so it's not a big deal, but then again, it's probably stupid.
Before we begin, I just want to preface this by saying that I don't agree with the fact that I got Comm banned. I think it was kind of unnecessary.
Yeah, well, none of us do. No one agrees with their bans. I don't agree with most of the ones I have, but what are we gonna do?
So, it all started when I was playing some Fortnite PvE. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the PvE, the community and the people who play it are honestly really annoying. Like, half of the people are either trying to scam you, or they're just going AFK just so that they can get credit for the mission without even doing anything, which is really annoying.
Damn, shots fired. She roasted herself and other people that play it. But my question is, there are scammers on Fortnite? I thought that only happens on Modern Warfare 2, but there are actual scammers on Fortnite? Where do I start? Where do I go to find scammers and annoy Xbox Live enforcement with more evidence? That'd be cool.
And these two people decide to go AFK. Now, this was really frustrating to me because I was a low level at this time, so I was kind of reliant on my teammates. I couldn't exactly carry our whole team and do the mission by myself, so it was pretty frustrating.
Yeah, I'm sometimes competitive in video games, but I'm not really aggressive towards AFK players. And in case you don't know what AFK stands for, it stands for away from keyboard. It means the person isn't playing. The only AFK players I hate are the douchebags that host Left 4 Dead 2 lobbies and then do other things away from the game, causing their profiles to be AFK. That is the most annoying thing ever, but I never message them, so it is a mystery how this annoys you. But then again, you're playing Fortnite PvC or whatever you call it, so I can imagine the sweaty competition. Now, Xbox Live says nothing about AFK players, so those idiots don't usually break the rules in any way. You can submit a negative review of them, but you can't report them.
And on top of this, I was lagging like crazy during this game. I'm pretty sure someone was on the internet at my house, and my internet is honestly really trash.
Wow, imagine your internet being so slow that you make fun of it, in turn making fun of yourself. If your game lags because someone is using Google, then your internet connection is less than 50 megabytes per second. So I'm assuming you're spending around $5 whopping a month for this type of internet speed.
Basically a lag switch.
A lag switch. So basically a DDoS. I don't think she knows anything she just said.
And on my mic, I basically was annoyed and pretty aggressive, honestly, and I was just like, hey, can you guys actually help and not just sit there and do nothing? And at first, nothing happened, which I kind of expected, probably no one was gonna listen and do anything. But then, after 30 seconds, one of the people that were AFK started to move towards me and the objective. Now, at first, I was really happy. I was like, oh yes, someone's actually listening and helping, thank God, not everyone is trash on this game. Until this guy starts to build boxes around me, and he starts to try and trap me in 1x1s.
See, that's actually amazing, because if I said that on Xbox One in Call of Duty, no one would even understand what I said. Now, I'm skipping everything else so we could talk about this ban, but if you want to watch the whole video, link is in the description below.
I was frustrated, and I needed some way to let this frustration out. So what better way than to send an angry Xbox message? So that's what I did.
Well, that's where you fucked up. Everyone on Xbox should know not to send swear words over Xbox messages because that will get you banned. But then again, you're trying to release your frustration, so I get it.
I decided to keep it sweet and simple, to the point, and so all I sent him was literally one word, and it was just see. That was it. That to me was enough for me to get my anger out, It let him know that I think he's trash, but it also was, short, sweet, and simple, to the point.
Yeah, that's where you f***ed up. You can't be saying that to people over Xbox. Xbox Live enforcement is rather lazy, so they rely on an automated system to catch words that would get picked up by the filter. So if someone angers you, tough luck, the automated system will f*** you over.
That was it. that to me was enough for me to get my anger out, you know. It let him know that I think he's trash.
Wait, how does that tell someone if they're trash? I am a Modern Warfare 2 veteran. I learned on the battlefields of Modern Warfare 2 that the P word basically means things such as scaredy cat or scaredy baby or chicken or whatever. The P word over Xbox has nothing to do with someone's player skill. So what were you trying to say when calling the dude the P word?
So in response to my message, he says, yeah, okay, join, bitch. You scared? At this point, he was sending me party invites, and like I said, I already took out all of my anger in that one-worded message, so I wasn't gonna join his party. Like, I didn't feel like trash talking like back and forth. Like, that's really a waste of time. Not worth it for me. And, you know, I was, like I said, I was already over it at this point. Like I said, I said what I had to say, and I was moving on with my life.
What I really like in this video is that she provides text evidence of what went down. In many rant videos, people don't bother posting evidence of what happened. It's basically like, oh, this happened and it was completely wrongful. Dude, trust me, I did nothing wrong, trust me. Yeah, and there's no direct evidence that Hitler knew about the death camps, but then again, you're not going to tell a historian to trust you that Hitler was innocent. So in this case, Passive, I applaud you for the evidence. It's something Xbox law enforcement wouldn't dare to show or explain, but it's not enough evidence, because at this point, anything could have gotten you banned.
Here's voice. And then he said, bye, salty trash cunt. Now, given these messages, given the fact that I only sent 2 messages, and he sent 10 messages, take a guess as to who did get banned and who didn't get banned. Now obviously, since you read the title of this video, you'll know that I got banned, and he did not ever get banned.
You could have literally banned him. 2-week suspension right there. I mean, she probably didn't know that she could report the message, which would issue an automated suspension based on what word was used, but she could have at least tried.
And personally, I can understand why I got banned, because I'm pretty sure they just have automated systems, so if someone says a naughty word, which I did, it gets picked up by the system and they just automatically ban you.
That's not true. That's not always the case. There were many times when I used a naughty word and the other party couldn't report me at all. There were times when the automated system was messed up. For example, 5 months ago, you couldn't really ban anyone that was picked up by the filter because Xbox law enforcement was tweaking it or something. I have no idea.
He never got banned because from what I've heard, like no matter what, you'll always get like an email or at least some sort of notification that whoever you reported got banned.
Not true at all. Xbox law enforcement rarely does that anymore. There were times when I reported something which led to a suspension, but never to a message stating that Xbox law enforcement action was taken. It works, but sometimes it doesn't. So good news, the douchebag you reported probably got banned as well. You were just never made aware.
Whatever, it taught me a valuable lesson. Not to never trash talk people on Xbox Live, but to never do it through messages, and to never send the first message, because I'm pretty sure that's how most people get banned, is just, you know, the automated system will see, you know, not so nice words being said by you, and then boom, you're just banned.
You can trash talk. Xbox law enforcement gives a good example of that in their code of conduct. It's just a little cheesy, and no one trash talks like that. Maybe in Minecraft, but in Call of Duty, it's the trash talk that's not allowed.
Don't trash talk through messages. Make sure that it's only through game chat, because they can't really track that as well.
Are you fucking kidding me? Trash talk through game chat? Xbox law enforcement will literally fucking find a way to ban you. There were many times when Xbox law enforcement saw that someone reported me for bad language in game chat and banned me. You're less likely to get banned if it was game chat, but the possibility's still there. And that was the video. If you guys want to see the whole thing, the link is down below. So Passive thinks she didn't deserve the ban, and that pretty much sums up how we all feel about our bans. Xbox law enforcement don't really go through evidence. If you watch this channel or experienced it yourself, then you would agree. They don't care about evidence. They just do what they deem is necessary, which is making an investigation as cheap and as quick as possible and disregard any evidence. Because why would you do your job? Think about it, Xbox law enforcement. Anyway, that is pretty much it for me today. I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I am out. Goodbye.